Alright everybody, welcome back to The Price is Right. Peter, you can spend oh wait, sorry, wrong commentary. Wrong show, actually. Okay, welcome to part 4 of the Lady Sia commentary. We are in the Turtle Village. No, not the Turtle Village from Golden Axe. Actually, to my surprise, I'm quite baffled that I had not done all the 6-pack games. Because, you know, it's one of those things you would think I would do, but nope, I did not think of doing that. Okay, so the Revenge of Shinobi, Golden Axe, and, what else did I forget? Super Hang-On? Well, I'm not doing Super Hang-On for a long time, you can forget about that, and I'm not doing, the Revenge of Shinobi for a long time. Golden Axe is a month of Sega 3 guarantee. But yeah, in here, you basically have to find, you have to make your way, I think, to a boat, or at least get your bird and then go elsewhere. You can only destroy these guys, by means of that, by means of a, I'm gonna call them the Holy Balls. Big white Holy Balls. Oh, dang, this is really gonna become a sexual commentary, isn't it? Yes, in the porn industry, sexually based offenses are considered... Wait, what's the problem? It's in the criminal justice system. Boop. In the cardiovascular system. By the way, I'm not the guy that originally thought of that line. Somebody else had done that way back when. I forget the name of the duo. But yeah, in the case that you actually do have to use the Holy Balls, the very manly and sexy Holy Balls. Oh dang, I'm sure that a lot of people are getting a thrill out of this, and a lovely after image. That's probably gonna be like the second to last portion of this commentary that you actually hear that said. Well, actually, no, I take that back. You'll probably hear it for the other portions of this commentary, but yeah, for at least for your magic meter, you'll most likely be using your magic meter a lot in this particular stage, just because it's necessary to save not to save everybody. It's necessary to save your own hide, so to speak. So you do kind of have to do this. If you want to 100% this stage, make sure you run around looking for baddies. And that's the reason why you cannot attack this thing. Because the turtles will simply just hide in their shell. Although you can kick them down, to my surprise. I didn't think that was possible. Okay. Okay, so they're alright. So they're susceptible to damage if you use a special, but that's about it. So make sure you know your BBR, RRB, BRB, RBR, RBR 94. Okay, enough of that. I won't lie, I really love RBI 94. I actually have all 5 Sega Genesis line titles for RBI Baseball. So yeah, there's RBI Baseball 3, 4, 93, 94, and the 32X RBI Baseball 95. Why do I possess RBI 95? Well, literally back in, I think, the year of 2005, I was asking Goose about, like, if there was an RBI 95 and or later. So, I didn't know, well, I already knew that there was an RBI 95, but I didn't know, like, where to find it. I didn't know it was a 32X game until I had gotten Good Gen. This was 3.0, not 3.21 as I have now. But I do intend on doing a 162-game season of RBI 94 and 95. I don't know how the heck I'm going to work RBI Baseball 3. I actually want to try the game out as Team 10 again now that I know the code. I mean, I've known the code since 2006. It's just that it's been such a fucking long time since I've ever really done it. But, yeah, what can you do? What can you do when you talk about baseball in a platforming commentary about a sexy lady wearing, a blue dress, even though it's armor, with an emerald sword? And, oh, come on, alright. Yeah, that's a very tricky platforming section. Yep, that area can be really tricky-dicky. Okay. Oh, wait, sorry, that's the Flintstones. Yeah, I think it was either, I forget if it was Wilma or Betty that said, "Hucky ducky, ha!" But I remember seeing that episode. That was fun. I think that was season, 4 or 5? Or, wait a minute, I think the Gazoo Saga was season 5. Wait, you need the free turtles. What? That doesn't make any sense to me. What do you mean by you have to free turtles? Is that what you're doing here by beating the crap out of them? That's sad. That's sad. You have to beat the crap out of turtles just to free them. That's sad. But I assure you, no animals or turtles were harmed during the making of this commentary. Oh, what? I missed a person. And I didn't get everything. And I didn't have max magic. Oh, well. Yeah, but they expect you to really use your magic a lot here. So, like, what can you expect? I could actually say less about this stage that we're playing right now. The bonus level actually requires you to do this too. I think this level is over when you basically have to ransack the ship. Basically, you basically have to kill off Kermit the Frog, and then knock out the Super Scope and the wheel. When you successfully do all of that, what will end up happening is that you will have completed the level, but keep in mind, you want to make sure you get everything. Don't just leave empty, don't just kill off Kermit the Frog, have him crying, and think that it's all over. Make sure you destroy the wheel, make sure that you destroy the Super Scope. See, you can get out of there, but actually, I'm quite curious. Why does the chalkboard say X42 on it? It's like this game wants us to know about the meaning of life. But I am kind of curious, though, and I'm sure that I'll check this out. Oh yeah, you can drop crystals and rocks into the ships too. One thing I've always wondered about is how come 42 has been associated with the meaning of life? Because one of the things I've always done over the years is I have constantly used the number 42 in most of my situations. Most of my major series that I've been working on, as I've been saying before, over the years I've been working on plenty of video game titles, whether they feature me as the main character or probably one of the other head admins, maybe Doug, Ashley, Gabriel, Dan, you name it. But you name them, I've probably got them in one of my titles. For the most part, I usually give them either 10, 32, or 42 titles. Why I choose those numbers? Well, 10 because Mega Man logic. It's not a complete series at the very least if you don't have 10 titles. 32 is because of my history with Miss Pac-Man, and because I grew up with the Sega Genesis version, not the arcade version. That's why 32 titles is usually the finale mark. But 42 titles is what I apply for myself, mainly because I feel that the Royal Rockwood adventure games are better off having 42 titles rather than 32, so that at least its longevity is there for a purpose. well, given the first 8 titles take place before any other main series, so, like, what can I really say about that, right? This is actually kind of something I've wanted to talk about for a long time, but I've never really gotten far too into it. Keep in mind, I don't even have this stuff written on paper. I'm just speaking out of the blue. I'm shooting the fish. And whoa, my video took a massive quality drop. Yeah, would you happen to be surprised that this video is pixelated? And that's mainly because the visuals for this game are going off of the basis of how it looks. Keep in mind, I'm only viewing this on Windows Media Player, but the graphics took a major low in another invisible platform. It's particularly because of the fact that whenever you do an AVI dump of a Game Boy Advance game, it plays it in the, well, not necessarily the aspect ratio, but the screen resolution of the original Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. So what I'm seeing here, I'm guessing, is due to that. Is due to the result of that, and I can't really do much about that, so I apologize for any pixelation. But yeah, pretty much back to what I was discussing. You know, I've been intending on making about 50 consoles. Yes, I know that's a lot, but keep in mind, I have had plenty concepts, plenty stories written over that time, so I pretty much know what I've been getting myself into. Gaming will be one of the major things that Royameadow will do eventually, but that's the reason why I'm doing commentaries for now, so that I can at least say that, you know, hey, I've been doing this for decades. Keep in mind, Royameadow's been in existence at least up to now for 11 years, and given the fact that these projects are literally 11 or so years old, meaning that I've been doing these things since about the age of 7. That's saying something. And actually, I want to talk about these cannons for a bit. These cannons are very odd. You don't take damage when you're touching them or when you're next to them. When you touch a cannonball that's rolling down, whether it be very slowly or whatever, you take damage. That always irked me. I thought you could always stand. I thought you had the ability to stand on the cannon the first time that I played this game, but what can I do, right? Anywho, I think this is the last area that I have to go to before we can go to the next area. So so basically destroy that and kill this guy. Is the level over? Yep, the level's over. 95. I'm actually quite surprised that I still am getting high percentages. I think, alright, now we got the SOA camp. Literally, it rains on you every time. I think that's a good thing, Sia. I think it's a good thing to make it rain. Make it rain on this parade. Yeah, make it rain on this parade. Oh, make it rain on, make it rain. I don't even know where I'm going with that. Yes, I am used to rap music. Why do you think I listened to, the black version of the Titanic theme? You know, I won't lie, that song actually did go somewhere, but, if I had to say, the Titanic team, okay. But yeah, the black version of the Titanic theme, made by Height Soul, if I had to say, oh crap, I forgot about that. Yeah, you'll be chased by that enemy. He can only be destroyed by one of the X barrels, which causes Michael Bay logic explosions. But and also you get some hidden items too. And oh, it's Mankey Kong, or at least Mankey Kong's spiritual cousin. But if I had to say, the black version of the black version of the Titanic theme didn't really go anywhere. It was lackluster. The Vine, the one that I think what's his name, Herrera, did on Vine. It was by far the more superior version. I don't know what the heck happened during the development process, but I cannot lie about it, man. You screwed it over. It's okay, but it is subpar. I don't like subpar games, and I mean not subpar games. I don't like subpar music, especially when you make an original sound better than the full version. I guess that's why not a lot of people. I guess that's why a lot of people started complaining after having listened to how do I put this? This is really hard to put because you know, this was back in November. This was back in early November. I remember it as if it were yesterday. Na 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 na. We ain't turn up, there's them snitches. 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 You get the point. I'm fucking tired. That's why I'm not, like, at my best. Ouch. That was actually me showing off the high jump glitch. Yes, you can if you successfully know how to mess around with it. How the heck did I get 98? Wow. Yeah. Yeah, the high jump glitch. Basically, if you jump at the same time an explosion happens, you'll fly sky high into the air. Good for speedrunning if you ever want to try it out. But here we go. Welcome to the fortifications. This is the true final level of the what? Oh man, that's awful. These catapults don't even act as if you do anything. And I won't lie. Trying to save these people is ducking hard. You have to be like quick on your feet here. Okay. By the way, these cauldrons are right under fire. Do you think there's something wrong about this picture? Absolutely, there is something wrong about this picture. There's something always wrong. But I would say this is probably the worst area, given the heavy shield guys with the swords, the archers. These archers actually shoot in a very odd pattern. I do not like them one bit. You actually do have to sneak away if you want to avoid some of these enemies. What does this do? Oh, spikes. And then you get your ninja bunnies who you can easily kill. Again, no animal abuse has happened. No animals were harmed during the making of this commentary. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. This is what happens when I'm tired. You know, I can't really think. Okay, you can destroy archery. Good for you. Right now, carrot. It doesn't. Yeah, see, it's not even holding on to the dang thing. That's how I know this game is poorly underdeveloped. Even though, you know, it's a fully playable piece. Even though there are a few glitches here and there, and I think they actually gave you that health and magic for the stuff you have to deal with above. Trust me, it's not good. And then you got this. Yes. For once, you actually have to go left in order to reach the ending. Well, not true. Not true. Okay, so you might wonder, what the heck did I do there? well, there's actually this one lever that I had missed. Come on, media player, help me out here. Okay, good. Yeah, because I'm sorry, my video is freezing. I think what you're supposed to do here is turn on that lever. Lever? I said lever by accident. My bad. And oh geez, yeah, this is the worst. How I was able to run through that, I've got no idea. And the lovely after image. That's the last after image I think we see in this game, by the way. So take a good look at it. And we'll be able to see it again because apparently I screwed up. Okay, land. Okay, good. Yeah, see, her hands just holding the air. It's not even holding anything. That hook is much bigger than her hand. It's not even near as big as her hand. But I won't lie. Who thought it was a good idea to have a I don't know, caramel and toffee color? No. Let me take it down a few measures. Oh dang! She killed that thing with the spikes. That's sad. Oh no. But yeah, who would think of making a saltwater taffy, caramel flavored, colored ducking castle, right? And holy crap! Hey, remember how I was talking about Royan polytheism being pretty much being the religion of anybody who works under my lead? Keep in mind, Royan polytheism is basically what... Oh, dang, they just committed suicide. It's basically the religion involving us, acknowledging that every being from every religion exists, but we don't choose a side. Keep in mind, see all those shades of light? Those are the gods. Yes. It's never explained in the game, but yes, those shines of light in these clouds are the gods. And you actually have to be very careful here, because I'm going for max health. I will complete this with max health, hopefully. I actually don't know if I've taken a hit since, but just take this final ride and jump here. You'll be able to fight Onaman now. Let's see how much I got. 95. Crap. Yeah, I missed a person. I won't lie, that was my fault. But here's Onaman. Onaman's a ducking pushover, I won't lie. However, his pattern can be quite deferred. One of the things I don't like, you will possibly notice this as well. Okay, so, Onaman, he's wearing Haku's mask. Okay, not really, he's not really wearing Haku's mask, but he's wearing, that's actually his real face. But his boss fight, if you do not have 100% in every level, this also goes for the hidden levels too, you will not be able to, you will actually not be able to complete the boss fight in certain regards, and that's because, partway through the battle, he will summon mice from both doors, the left one and the right one. When this happens, make sure that you are in a decent area, because if you are not, the mice will be underground, and they won't exact damage on you, but it'll feel as if you got damaged, because they will be stuck in the floor, and there is nothing you can do about it. Yeah, this game is buggy as all duck. Not even the European version, as far as I'm aware, as of now, because at the time of this recording, it's a few days later, and I have completed the European version. It completely screwed us over. I thought there was going to be bug fixes, maybe a few extra things, but no. That's sad. By the way, if you want to know anything else, yeah, you have to dash into the block in order. Yeah, you have to dash into the stone block in order to put it there to prevent him from, generating his power. And once you attack him, then he'll start shooting fireballs. And can I even consider these fireballs? Because they're teal. They're teal balls. After a while, he'll come back here. Again, can't do a dang thing about it. You touch the orb, you actually take damage. Then he'll puke out a ducking. Right. See, that's what I was talking about. There's an enemy stuck here in the ground. 2 enemies now. But yeah, eventually, if you successfully manage to have them jump, you have to make sure that they're in close proximity. However, if they are not, you will not be able to do anything about that. I was ducking lucky. I actually had to re-record this about 164 times. I actually kept count because of the fact that the glitches kept going on and on and on and on. Okay, so I think this is the last hit. Actually, yeah, I think this is the last hit. So, there he is, completely guarded. Then he's back here, slam the... Come on, CS, slam the block in. Alright, good. And then he turns into this. He turns into a demon and then flies away. But you know what I think was actually supposed to happen? I think you were supposed to fight that thing, but what ended up happening was that due to the fact that development times had just become a factor, that they weren't able to do the rest of this. So yeah, the battle feels very lackluster and very incomplete. I hope one day that somebody actually comes back to this and fixes everything, but what can you do? You were fighting both the Soas and Onaman. Yeah, they attacked us once and they'll do it again. There isn't another game, however. Lady Sia 2 never came to be. That's sad. That's very sad. And yes, here's our cloaked guy. Excuse me. Do we ever find out his name? I don't think we ever find out his name. But yeah, this is pretty much their ultimate alliance. There really isn't much more to say here. It's just there. But no, seriously, do we ever find out what the name of this guy is? Maybe some guide or a book says it, but I don't really know about any of the merchandise. By the way, this is actually not the true ending to the game. What you will end up seeing in part 5, when I tackle the extra stages and then fight Ornament again, is Sia wakes up out of bed, or I think she's going to bed, and she's basically saying about, her and her fun from having this adventure or whatever, or maybe like the next battle awaits us or something, some kind of crap like that. But is it worth playing the game not 2 times? Is it worth playing all 20 stages, getting 100%? For the most part, most people would say it's not worth it. But if I had to say, getting the perfect ending is well worth your time if you want to at least know everything to the game you are playing. That's actually one of the things I intend on having be notable when it comes to my own titles. Because, for example, in order to get the perfect ending in my titles, particularly the Heroes saga, the Heroes series, not saga, the Heroes series. The Heroes series is literally a series of it's literally like 46 different series, 46 or 47 full series being spanned across 50 consoles. And at least in the first main series, which is known as Heroes History, this is the series that's going to span across the first 4 titles, and then have like a whole bunch of different remakes over the next ones. But particularly when we get around to like the third consoles version, if you want to get the perfect ending, you'll have to beat the game in a certain order. You basically have to redundancy. You basically have to do like certain requirements, complete the levels of certain characters. There will be a time paradox system. Otakus? What? Big the Big. Champignac. Okay, so you would have to complete you would have to get every time paradox, get every single item, unlock every character, beat every stage, complete the enemy roster, complete the character roster. You pretty much have to 1000% the game. Although on the third console, you'll only be able to go up to 250%. On the fourth console version and the fifth console version will go to 1000%. But give or take a few things, I want to make sure that, if you really do want to get that perfect ending, you put your work in for it. Excuse me. I had jasmine rice and black beans tonight, plus some water. Do you know how painful that is? It's painful indeedy. DDD. Speaking of DDD, when the heck am I gonna get to Kirby? I'm not gonna get to Kirby for a long time, by the way. Whether or not I do so, that's gonna be another thing completely out of the blue. But yeah. But I haven't really talked too much about this game, right? Literally my commentaries, you really only hit, when it comes to doing a commentary video, especially of a video game, if there really isn't much to talk about, if there really isn't a lot of plot development, you really only need to talk about the game, like, at most 20%, and then you can just talk about other topics, partway through. That's actually kind of how, that's actually why I appreciate Clement's method, Josh's method on Picked Up on a Bus, Brenna's method, and the Brain Scratch method too. Hellfire Con, Sonic Retro, at least Video Retro, their Twitch livestream group. I'm glad that they do it in the way they do, because had they not done that, I probably would feel, a bit upset with not just their works, but my works as well. So, to you guys, thanks. And to all of you who work alongside me, thanks for following in my footsteps, or their footsteps at that. We're all in this together. We're all on the same side, fighting the same war, the same crimes, the same darkness. And one day soon, we will all prevail. Together. While I'm just shooting a fish, I might as well say, it's January 10th. It's Friday. It's a very beautiful Friday in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. But I don't have any neighbors around here that want to visit it. Why am I shooting a fish and singing a song at the same time? Maybe because I want Charlie Sheen to be in season 13 of 2.5 Men. Wah, 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 wah. Might as well sing the CBS Enforcer theme while I'm at it. Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. You're watching CBS 4 News in high definition. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Yes, brought to you by Charlie Brown. But that's the end of part 4 of Lady Sia, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you appreciate my randomness in some way, shape, or form. And if you do, then, you put a smile on my face. But yeah, in part 5, we shall finish up Lady Sia with the bonus stages. I actually have to do an AVI dump of them. I haven't gotten around to them anyway yet. So, yeah, I shall get to that, and I shall see you then. Good day. Actually, no, it's not even daytime, it's nighttime. And, let's see, it's 3:16 over here. It's 9:16 in New Zealand. And it's morning time in the United Kingdom, 8:16. So why the duck am I still up? Well, I actually, I'll talk about that in part 5.